These villagers' legs began to grow grass. Everyone believed it was a curse, that someone had broken their sacred mountain ritual and brought doom upon them all. You see, there's an old custom here. When someone dies, their body is placed on the swampy ground in the mountains. Soon, the corpse vanishes, leaving only their clothes behind. The villagers call it returning to the mountain, a peaceful, natural end. But someone had secretly gone up the mountain within the forbidden 7-day period. And ever since that day, grass started sprouting from everyone's legs. That's when Ginkgo, the mushy master, arrived. He quickly discovered this wasn't a curse. It was a parasite, a type of mushy known as haikusa, corpse grass. It breaks down dead bodies into mud, then spreads by sprouting from living creatures who step on it. And those sprouts will then infect whoever touches them. Ginkgo made a special medicine and cured some of the villagers. But there was one man it didn't work on. His legs were completely overgrown with grass, and nothing helped. Ginkgo suspected he was the one who broke the taboo and climbed the mountain. The man confessed. His younger brother passed away a few days ago. He had taken his nephew to the mountain so the boy could say goodbye to his dead father one last time. But when they found the body, it hadn't returned to the mountain like the others. Instead, it was covered in corpse grass from head to toe. From then on, the grass on his own legs just kept growing. Ginkgo was puzzled. Why could everyone else be cured, but not him? Plus, his entire body was already filled with death. So Ginkgo asked, "How did your brother die?" The man hesitated, then answered, "He fell from a cliff." But the truth was far darker. 10 years ago, the man's young daughter had been run over by his own brother in a tragic accident. Too afraid to confess, the brother staged a fake mountain return and abandoned her body in the swamp. Years passed. When the guilty brother had a child of his own, he finally told the truth. Blinded by rage, the man struck him brother unconscious with a rock, then carried him to the same cliff and threw him over the edge. "I regret it, but it's too late now." What he didn't know was, the boy had heard everything, standing quietly outside the door. Later, the man went to the river, hoping to wash away the death on his body. The boy followed him and asked, "Why did you kill my father?" The man didn't answer. Instead, he asked, "Did you tell anyone?" The boy shook his head. "I won't tell. I'll live by my father's words. I won't hate anyone." But the man didn't believe him. "One day, you'll be just like me. You'll let hatred take over, and you'll kill me too." He reached toward the boy, trying to drown him, but in his weakened state, he slipped and fell into the river himself. He screamed for help. The boy stood silently on the shore and did nothing. Moments later, the man disappeared beneath the water forever. Days later, 2 villagers went fishing. They stepped into the muddy riverbank and found what was left of him. This time, the mountain truly took him back. Maybe what truly makes people sick isn't the mushy, but the hatred they carry inside. The boy's uncle killed his own brother to avenge his daughter, but instead of finding peace, he lived in guilt, haunted by nightmares, and slowly consumed by the grass. And in the end, he tried to kill the boy because he believed hatred would always pass down to the next generation. But if it were you, when someone you love commits an unforgivable sin, could you still see them as family?